All right, let's look at the homework 10.4, problem number 5. All right, so let's try to find the power series for this function here. All right, we're going to use the binomial series. All right, here. All right, so first thing I would do is I'm going to rewrite this expression as quantity 1 plus x raised to the negative 1/8 power. All right. So we're going to apply this binomial series formula here. So we should get something like that. So just applying, in this case, alpha is negative 1/8. Then applying the binomial series, you're going to get that. Right? Then we just need to simplify a little bit. The last one is here. Here's alpha. This is alpha minus 1, alpha minus 2. This is alpha minus n plus 1. Right, I'm going to simplify that. So I'm going to take the common denominator. So n is equivalent to 8n over 8. So I'm going to write it as 8n over 8. So we get that. And 1 is equivalent to 8 over 8. So I'm going to rewrite it as 8 over 8. So here, 8 over 8. Right, so I'm going to combine it together, and if I combine the first two guys together, so you have 8n, so 1 plus 8n over n. So just combining the first two guys together, we're going to get something like this, right? And then I'm going to combine 8 over 8 here. So there's a negative sign, so pull out the negative sign. So I'm going to have to subtract the 8 from the numerator. So it's going to be 8n over 8n minus 7 over 8. So we can simplify those three terms as this. All right. The next step is just a tweaking a little bit, clean it up. All right, so first thing I would do is I'm going to just go ahead and write the summation sign and xn. All right, so I'm going to take care of the negative sign first. So you have a negative sign here, here, and here. So there are n negative signs altogether. So I'm going to write negative 1. And since we have n of those, we're going to write the negative 1 to the nth power. All right, and the next step would be we have a numerator goes 1 times 9 times 17. So I'm going to write the 1 times 9 times 17. So I'm going to do that. And then the last one would be, let's see, last one is 8n minus 7. So we put that 8n minus 7 right there. All right. So that takes care of the numerators there. All right. So we remember that there are a bunch of 8s. So you have n 8s together. So you have 8 to the n is going to be sitting on the bottom. All right. So we have that. And originally we have n factorial in the denominator. So we try not to forget that. So you have n factorial sitting on the bottom. All right. So we get this expression, right? Only one more thing they would do is that when n equals 0, the term is going to be 1. So I'm going to pull that out. So I'm going to put the first term out like this. But then I have to start from n equals 1 instead of n equals 0. So I'm going to change that to 1, right? So this is the power series for 1 over 8 through the 1 minus x. All right, so let's see if we can have the correct choice here. And if you look at it, looks like the very first one is the correct one. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.